Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out here to Perks on the Griddle. Another edition for the Perks, and this is the Perks on the Griddle. See me getting set up here. We're going to have our Valentine's Day dinner. As you saw in the comments there, working a new little, I got to start it. Good gracious. I'm so far behind. The inside part's going to be ready before the outside part's done, I believe. But luckily the outside part, my part of the meal, won't take long. And yes, that's a little bit by design. So, welcome back. Got the AVKANS Go camera, 4K camera. Neat. It's mounted on the roof, and I've got it inverted, but there's a setting that you can change it to make it right side up, if you will. So trying this out. The microphones are coming from the iPhone itself, so that's why it's kind of close, and that you should be able to hear me well here. I'm going to turn that up a little bit. Hopefully that is not just too much for you. Just trying out a few new things here, a little new technology. That's there. Hopefully that'll pick up well, and you'll be able to hear plenty here as well. So yes, Perks on the Griddle. I'm gonna see if need that on, right? Need that on to be able to see a little bit. It's just a little bit much on me. So I guess I do need it there. Here we go. So, what are we having for Valentine's Day dinner? So, inside, my little bride got some noodles on to boil. She's got some Alfredo sauce that she's made up and making up a nice mixture of garlic butter that's going to go on some toast. And so that's going to toast off. We'll have the garlic and the Alfredo sauce will go on penne pasta, I think is what we're going to use tonight. And then we'll have some broccoli that'll be steamed and cooked and mixed in with it as well. So, but my part of it is these beautiful chicken breasts. So there was some frozen chicken breasts, took them out, thawed them out. And so I sliced them real thin. Now I learned a neat little trick, or I came up with my own little trick to do this with, because I know the good thing about having a good sharp knife, and you can slice through the breast and thin them out a little bit. And that's what I've done, is kind of like filleted the breast out in things, but sometimes it doesn't always cut it evenly. So here's a trick that I've learned. I've seen different things using like chopsticks and different things like that. We've had so many of those different cups that have the straw sticking out of it. So the first thing I grabbed was those plastic ones. I said, well, but if my knife is too sharp, which I don't think it would cause a problem, but I immediately went to the stainless steel straws. Chicken, stainless steel, cleans up nice and neat. Yes, nice idea. So what I did is I took the chicken breast, put it on a cutting board, put a stainless steel straw, same size, on each side of it, put my knife on the stainless steel, put my hand on top of the chicken breast, which I had learned also you can use a plate if you're not comfortable with your hand being there, which no cuts, okay? But you could take a saucer and put on top of the chicken breast, and I put my knife on there, and I was able to, because the straws are round, it would like seesaw back and forth, or saw action. So as I did that back and forth, I was able to push through the chicken breast. Well, some of those chicken breasts were thick enough, and the straws were thin enough, I guess, that I actually got about 3 fillets out of each of them. So as this is heating up, I can just bring it with some olive oil. Our nice neat little thing there. So now I've got that and they've been seasoned with olive oil or covered in olive oil, and it has some lemon butter garlic Kinder's brand dry rub on there. So that's what we're going to be having tonight here. Trying to check this out, make sure everything's there. I wish I could see the comments. I can't see those yet. That's the downfall of it being on YouTube versus on Facebook Live. But I'm gonna have to see if there's a way to bring in the comments that I can see on there from you, and because I love to go back and read those. So this is just about where I want it. Again, these aren't going to take long. Typically, when I cook chicken breasts that are the thick chicken breasts, I do about 8 minutes a side. Well, because these are so thin, I'm thinking maybe 3 minutes a side at the most. Once this gets nice and hot the way I want it, and it's getting there slowly but surely, it is getting there. Chicken does not have fat, especially the breast does not have hardly any fat in it. So you want to keep your surface good and oiled up, where you have a good fat layer of so it doesn't dry out, basically. So, and then it's got olive oil on each of these in here as well. So we'll lay these out here in just a few more minutes. I do have it on high. It's just taking a little bit. I usually come out early and get this going before the show gets going. But a couple of things while we're waiting on this to finish heating up. TSPN, Tioga Sports and Programming Network, love being created, have been enjoying it. Miss Julie Wilkerson has joined me on the broadcast and for the basketball, and that's been awesome. We've done a couple of baseball games. We have Tuesday coming back before school starts, but on Tuesday there'll be a softball game on TSPN. So softball will play Neville for a home game. That'll be their season opener, and that'll be out at Ward 10. So call on out there, watch it there with us. And if you can't make it, you can always tune into the broadcast on TSPN 1. Go to YouTube, type in TSPN 1, search for it, and you'll find it there. The reason for the 1, well, when I tried to create the TSPN, just TSPN, there was something that was already named there, and it's the Tennessee Suicide Prevention Network. Great thing to have there. Just, the acronym was the same, so we just picked the TSPN 1, and I kind of gave it that sports theme as well. And so that's what we have, and that's why it is TSPN 1. We still call our program TSPN because it is the Tioga Sports and Programming Network. But for YouTube purposes, it is TSPN 1. So this is, yes, hot there. Hopefully you can hear it coming out of the mic there. Lay these out here. So there's 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 there as well. So a total of 6 chicken breast fillets, if you will. I'm going to drop this off. Keep an eye on that for me while I'm going to sit here and drop this off. My little bride just on the other side of our little window right there, washing up dishes. And you see that our chicken is cooking. I'm going to try something here. Mid-program antics. Let's see what happens here. Oh! Give you a little look at those chicken breasts on the griddle there. Yum, yum, yum. Gonna get some. That's right. guy with Danos reminds me of the guy with Danos. Yum yum, get you some kind of thing. That's a good seasoning too. I like some Danos. See those chicken breasts there? That's been almost 3 minutes. You see that because they're so thin, they're starting to go ahead and turn that white color that chicken meat is. It is white. You know, the other white meat that's right, but nope, this is chicken. It is the white meat. I'll give you just another minute or so on this. So yes, been involved with TSPN, wrapping up or getting that started, having a lot of fun. Kind of got through basketball season. Oh, basketball, yes. Oh my goodness, basketball. Good gracious. Our basketball teams are doing great. Our boys are doing great. They fell short in Franklin Parish Friday, but they're still top ranked, and they should have a bye if everything plans out. I'm not sure. There's still some season left to play, and they have another game Monday. The boys and girls, I think, are going. No, just the boys are going to Lakeview to play one more game on Monday. The girls, I don't think they have any more games on schedule. And so I'm not sure when the pairings for the girls come out, if they come out a week before the boys do, and the boys have an extra week to play. I'm not sure how that all falls out just yet. I'll have to peruse the LHSAA's site and see what they say on it. Oh, those look beautiful. Those just absolutely look beautiful. Wow. I'm gonna tell you, slicing them thin is in. Yes, slicing thin is in. Let's see. I'm gonna do this a little easier this time. I'm gonna pop this off here, and so we'll come in so you can see it that way. Aren't those just absolutely stunning? Those little flat chicken breast fillets, if you will. Goodness gracious. Those dudes look awesome. Oh, sorry for the extra camera movement there, folks. Yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea. Take your drum on me before you start watching this show for sure. So yes, girls will have a home game playoff. The boys may have a bye, depending on how everything finishes up, because some teams have a lot of games left to play. And our team, just like I said, I know they have the Monday game, and we'll see how that all pans out for the rest of the season. It's possible they will end up with a bye on the first round, and then obviously a home game on the second one. So boys and girls basketball, phenomenal season so far. Our soccer teams, boys soccer team, did really good, had the best season they've had in a very long time. I don't think they've ever had a season like they've had, actually. They hosted a playoff game, and I don't think our school has ever in boys soccer hosted a playoff game. Girls soccer did have a playoff game as well. They went down to one of the schools down there in New Orleans to play that. So great things happening at Tioga. Athletics, academics. We're an A school. There's some social media things floating out there that our school, we're trying to share the information with folks so they know and they can make wise choices on where it is that their kiddos want to go to school. A lot of things, a lot of programs offered at Tioga High School. This one, something that no school has. Hopefully we're going to be the pilot program. We already have a digital media course and doing those kinds of things. I'm hopefully that we'll be starting up a live streaming course where students will be plugged in and getting involved. I've got a couple students already plugging themselves into this with me as we get this started, just because it's on their own time and they are loving in being involved with it. We've had a lot of fun There's a couple of games that they've had a chance to be plugged in. Work schedules and other sports that they're involved in kind of have our complications, but as we have other students becoming involved and signing into the program with us, there'll be a lot more coverage, a lot more. Basketball, baseball, and softball is going to be my biggest challenge because two different fields. Basketball, everything's at the same court when we do home games, obviously. Football will be home and away is what we're planning on doing. We're looking at doing a track meet. And then we'll have graduation. All kinds of stuff will be involved. You've seen, if you've looked at our TSPN YouTube channel, you've seen that we have also on there the band concert and the choir concert. So look for lots and lots of things to be all things Toyota, right? Let you know what's going on. We have other things that are being on our YouTube channel, like our Tioga News, their digital media classes, broadcasting. They put those together and do a great job with that. So yeah, enjoy having those student involvement and plugging in and finding that niche that they enjoy doing. Look at there. Look at there. I don't know if you can see that as well as I can see it. Oh, that smells so good. Golly. So folks, thanks for joining us for another little edition here of Perks on the Griddle. This is For the Perks YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to it. And have a good night. God bless. Happy Valentine's Day.